See, that's how I see. I remember in the beginning, I used to say, milk it for everything it's worth. But, that's too abusive, in my opinion. That's like milking it. I mean, you're just in there for the money. You're not even trying to help them. But really, the thing is, again, that's from my physical therapy background. It's you massage them. You give them value. Okay? Because, again, the more value you give them, the more reward you're going to get in return. Okay? It's really, the law of sowing and reaping. Okay? Now, and again, the fourth step, the building that profit pipeline, will go through in detail throughout the weekend. Okay? Now, step number 5 is really where the money is. And that is you make big money with your big ticket back end. Okay? Now, when you build your master list, your opt-in list first and then your master list of buyers, you can have what? Multiple streams of income because you can promote other people's products, your products, different modes of marketing, whether you're using AdWords, ClickBank, or AdSense, or your own products, or affiliate marketing. Okay? There's always the big payoff in the back end. Okay? Now, you're thinking, and again, I'm talking to mostly the newbies here and the ones at home while watching this, and that is people think, they have this myth, I believe, that people think that they have to do everything and know everything. In fact, don't you sometimes feel that way when you get all these emails from everybody, every guru out there? And be honest, I do. I did. In fact, I did so believe everything I read that I lost a lot of money the first 6 months in this business because it's just buying stuff, doing this, doing that. And for the most part, because, I only have a limited time and energy, and we all do, guess what? You can't do them all. Now, this is where 2 things come in. Okay, and the first one I kind of discovered early on, but the second one I'm just discovering this year. First one is automation. Okay? If you can automate your pipeline, the step number 4 and step number 5, as much as you can and as soon as you can, the better. Okay, and again, you're going to learn all these specific strategies and techniques throughout the weekend and how to do this. Okay? But that's a key. Okay? Having the right software, having the right system, okay, is key. Okay? And again, I will be sharing with you, as well as the speakers and the mentors, the softwares, the systems that we can help you automate your pipeline and your backend. Okay? Second thing, which has been more important to me now because it's very connected to my mission, number 1, and number 2 is really helping me with my business, and that is outsourcing. Okay. Now, who has had a retail or offline business that has employees and staff before? Okay. You, Danny, and Steve, and Mort. Now, Steve, how many employees did you have? 8? It's not too bad. But I bet you probably didn't want those at certain times because it was a lot of headache, or not really? A lot of headaches. Even if you only had 8, right? Mort, how many employees did you have? 25. Okay. Was that a fun thing to do, or is that why you sold out? By the way, did you sell out your 10 million auction? Ah, right. How much? If you don't mind me asking. 10. We just have a multi-millionaire here, okay? Mort O'Kelly. Congratulations, Mort. He sold this business and this property for 10 million euro. Okay. And by the way, who's single here? He's single. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, was that a lot of headache with 20, 25 employees, or?
It was. I liked it though.
You liked it?
I know it was a headache.
Okay. But you liked it. Okay, good. Danny, how many people do you have?
It's a joke, really. The 2 of us were the employees.
Okay. Well, I had a physical therapy practice and a home health agency in the 90s. When I had my practice, I had about 5 or 6 employees. which was okay to manage. I didn't have a problem. Plus, I had an office manager. I just did what I do best, which is, do the clinical stuff. So that wasn't a problem. When I started my home health agency, out of a garage. In fact, my address was 3333 Ashway Road, Suite G, which stands for garage. In 8 months, I had 16 employees. Most of them are speech, physical, and occupational therapists, professionals. Well, guess what? A lot of egos were in there, And man, demanding bunch. I'm like, I'm never going to have employees again. Okay. But you know what? Getting online, I really resisted having employees for a long time. Until this year. Okay? Because I found out the power of it, and I saw it from my friends who were like, like for example, of course, everyone has heard of Armand Morin, right? Armand is like the ultimate outsourcer. The guy who just finds people with products or outsources an Elan, Scriptlines, and Rent-A-Coder and just markets it, He doesn't really do the coding, okay? Brilliant, okay? And I remember, when he was just solo. I remember because he went through my coaching program before he was the Mr. Big Seminar. I sold him his first ticket to a internet marketing seminar. In fact, he talks about it all the time. Back in May of 2001. And then we met in September 2002. And I remember when he was a coaching client of mine we met in September 2001, and then he became a coaching client in May of 2002 for about 3 months. And we always brainstorm at night. Like, he would call me at midnight, and the guy never sleeps, I think. He's just a hard-working guy, brilliant too. And I remember one time in June, he offered me to be a partner with him in a software company. And I said, no. I said no because, man, that's employees. I don't want it, Now, looking back, now that I know about outsourcing more, especially with my trip to the Philippines, now I know it's important. Because, first and foremost, some of you may not know this, but Chuck can attest to this. I just don't know how to do HTML. In fact, in the 7 years that's passed, I've created one website and one squeeze page. All right? I outsourced that from the very beginning. Okay? Copywriting. Okay? I outsourced that in the beginning, and now I write it because it's something I really like to do and I love to do. Okay? Graphics. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to do what's that program, right into the program that's with your Windows XP that you can edit it, you cut the picture. What's that program? Paint. You know who does that for me? Sheila. I'm just not a techno person. I just don't want to learn it, okay? So outsourcing helps. Now, eventually, the more advanced you get in this business, the more things you will do. AdWords, AdSense, all this. Now, you don't have to, by the way, because you got to decide what kind of lifestyle you want. Okay, I really love, the way Terry Dean thinks. He's a good friend of mine. He's one of my first internet marketing mentors because he likes the internet marketing lifestyle, he doesn't want to use the phone. He don't want to talk to people a lot on the phone unless they're close friends. And he doesn't want to do a lot of customer service. So he outsources stuff, and then he basically just wants him and his wife in the business. Okay, now, with you, it really depends on where you want to take this. That's why I had you connect with your mission and vision, because how you take your business to the next level is really up to you in your plan. Now, you can take it to the next 10 levels by automating it and then outsourcing.